Welcome in, Capricorn. So we are looking at the energy of Libra season, and we're going to look at what is coming together for you at this time. What are you avoiding, and what will bring you joy? So Libra season, we're officially in it. It started September 22nd. It goes through October 22nd. So we're looking at Libra season and also the month of October 2024 for Capricorn. Libra governs the seventh house, the house of partnerships, marriage, business, business partners, contracts, balance, fairness, justice, working with others. So these are all things that could be highlighted or might be amplified this month of October. We also have the energy of Venus here, which is love, beauty, harmony, your passions and interests, and what you value. So welcome in, Capricorn. So what is coming together for Capricorn at this time? Where are you finding your flow? What is coming together for Capricorn? So welcome in, Capricorn. And be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And thanks for being here. What are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? I want to say what is being revealed. So I feel like whatever, there's definitely a lot of revealing revelations coming up this month so far for all of the signs. But I feel like whatever you're avoiding is you will be able to avoid it. It's going to be so clear. You're not going to be able to avoid it. You're going to be forced to look at it and deal with it. So no running and hiding for Capricorns this month. And where or what is bringing you joy? Where are you finding joy this month? And I'm seeing a lot of yellow, which of course the yellow ray brings in the energy of joy and happiness. But maybe connecting with that yellow ray will be very helpful. Also gold, I think, would help support your energy this month. I'm hearing fortification too, so interesting. Where and what is bringing you joy? Where or what is bringing you joy? Okay, so what is coming together for you at this time? Oh, how beautiful. So the Lovers, how perfect is that? Libra, again, that seventh house energy talks about partnerships, marriage, business partnerships, close connections. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be the people you hold near and dear, the relationships that are the most important to you. It feels like they're going to be strengthened this month. It feels like you're really enjoying your close connections and you're taking the time to nurture those. You're taking the time to really enjoy those relationships. So that's a really beautiful, beautiful energy there. So, and very, very Libra. I like all the red here. I'm really being drawn to the red. And when that message of fortification came in, this red could be a message to strengthen your life force, strengthening your physical body, strengthening your blood. So just an emphasis on making sure your physical needs are being met. What are you avoiding? Strength. Look at this. I love this card. So we have this black cat. Hey Lou, I had a black cat. He died a couple of years ago. This cat reminds me of him. And we have all of these birds sitting on him, and he is doing his best to have the strength not to attack these birds. So strength, this is, what are you avoiding? It feels like a hard choice. For some Capricorns, it feels like a hard choice and you've been avoiding it. Like I said in the beginning, you can't avoid it anymore. It's going to be brought front and center. So whatever that situation is, it feels like for some of you, you're being asked to at least for this time, for this period of time, however long that period of time is for you, you're being asked to cut ties with somebody, to end a relationship. This could also be a business partner. It feels like a relationship that you're being asked to no longer avoid, and possibly cut ties with this person. The Strength card coming up is just letting you know that you have what it takes to make this, what feels like could be a very challenging decision. You have the strength to make that choice and then follow through with it. Whatever steps you need to take, I feel like you have the strength to do that this month. And I'm also hearing you'll be divinely guided as well. So you're being supported by your guides and guardians as well. So blessings on that situation, whatever that is for you, Capricorn. Where are you finding your joy? Well, I am a Capricorn, and I would say this is very true for me. Where are you finding your peace, your joy, your flow? We have the Hermit card. Oh my gosh. And you know what I just noticed? All three of these cards are major arcana. Wow, this feels really powerful, Capricorn. All three of these are major arcana. So these are major life things. These are big moments in your life. And that's probably why we have the Hermit card coming up. The Hermit really asks you to go within. And I keep coming back to this, what you're avoiding. Having a period and a time of reflection, prayer, whatever that is, before you make this choice would be very helpful. But this is going within. This is taking time out, withdrawing from life, withdrawing from others. But what I'm really feeling with this card, it's withdrawing from other people's opinions and advice. I would be very careful about who you talk to. If you want to confide in somebody or get somebody's feedback on maybe how to handle this situation or anything in general this month, I would say make sure you're confiding and asking from people that are very close to you, that you have a close connection with. I'm also really feeling, Capricorn, that your close connections, that's where you're getting a lot of your strength from this month. So the Hermit card, going within, pulling back a little bit, slowing down, being very intentional with your choices this month. That's where you're finding your power. And we've got the pomegranate on here. When I think of pomegranates, I always think of the fall season, but I think of wisdom and beauty. A lot of wisdom comes from pomegranates. And again, we've got that red. So it feels like strengthening, and we've got the message of strength here too. So strengthening your body, strengthening your mind, strengthening your spiritual practice. You might want to beef that up a little bit and connect with the color red. I did a video looking at the red ray. I'll try to remember to link it here, but it's healing with the red ray. The rays are heavenly energies. They come from the higher dimensions. They have a frequency, they have qualities and a consciousness of their own, and they bring in very specific healing energies. So connect with that red ray. I feel like that would be really helpful for you this month. But holy smokes, look at that. Major arcana. It's a big month for Capricorn. I will say, be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And really, the Venus message, your Venus sign, whatever sign falls, wherever Venus falls, check that out, because I feel like that message for you will be very powerful this month as well. So what goddess is coming in for Capricorn? What goddess is coming forward? And when I was shuffling these cards off camera, there was a card that kept coming out. So I'm curious to see if that's the card that Capricorn gets. What goddess is with Capricorn? Nope, this isn't the one, but she's one of my favorites. Hecate, the in-between. Yes, it's card number 19. So definitely ending a completion, the ending of a cycle here. I feel like that's why this is such a, I feel like that's why you've been avoiding whatever this is for so long. Because it is a big move. You know, it's a big change. Capricorn, you guys are completing a cycle. You're completing something here. I love Hecate. Hecate is a great one to work with this time of year, especially. But the in-between, which can be a really beautiful place, but it can be kind of a shit place because you have really no clear sense of exactly where you are now. You don't really even know how to navigate it. You don't see a clear way forward. It's a really strange place to be. It's that liminal space, but I will tell you that these in-between places, those liminal spaces, hold so much magic and so much power to transform. I have found the key for myself is surrender when you're in these liminal spaces. When you're in this in-between, just surrender, ask for divine guidance. That's the best way forward when you're in this kind of space, but it is so magical. And quite often after these in-between places, it's like the Phoenix energy, where everything is, you know, burnt to ash and you reemerge. So let's see what the book says about Hecate. Beautiful goddess to work with. So it says you're standing in the liminal spaces between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you are becoming. The Greek goddess of the crossroads and the in-between, Hecate, welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being tasked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness. Surrender. But a fierce self-inventory. The Hermit. Bless the past for what it has provided and release all attachments to the stories of what was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is as yet unformed. And I love that. You're moving into a new phase. It's a new way of being, and it's not formed yet. It's malleable energy. So you can create anything from this place. So being very mindful of your thoughts, your beliefs, all of that is really important. I'm going to say this entire month of October. I also feel like that's why we have the Hermit card coming in, asking you to really look at yourself, deep self-inventory, look at it all, even the parts you don't want to look at. I also feel like that's why the connecting and staying connected with the people that are the most important to you is going to be really highlighted this month. You need that strength. You need that support. And while it's a very beautiful place, yeah, like the book was saying, it's not your home. You're neither here nor there. You're not, it's an in-between place. And that can be it can feel, if you've ever been out of your body, it feels like that. If it's the feeling of not fully being here. and still trying to be here and navigate this period of time as a human being. It's a weird energy. um, so I feel like that's why the fortification of your body is really important, to make sure you are taking really good care of your health this month. A beautiful place to be in, Capricorn, but definitely challenging. So I'm sending tons of love and blessings to you. If there's a situation that you'd like a one-on-one reading, my info's below. We can take a look at that. So blessings. Have a wonderful Samhain. Have a fantastic October, and we'll talk to you soon.